The Umkhonto we Party has firmly rejected reports alleging a leadership shake-up in two of its key provincial structures, labeling the claims as false, misleading, and an attempt to distort the organization's internal processes. The response follows recent media reports suggesting that Busisiwe Mkhwebane had been removed as provincial chairperson in Mpumalanga, while Willis Mchunu had allegedly been replaced as provincial convener in KwaZulu-Natal. The reports further implicated that the party was undergoing sweeping structural changes as it prepares for the 2026 local government elections. However, the Umkhonto we Party national spokesperson, Nhlamulo Ndlela, moved swiftly to dismiss these claims, insisting that they misrepresent both the facts and the current state of the party, and said the Umkhonto we Party categorically dismisses as false and misleading the claims contained in a News 24 article alleging the removal of leadership and the collapse of provincial structures in both Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal. He clarified that no formal structures of the party in KwaZulu-Natal have been dissolved or collapsed, directly contradicting claims of instability within one of the party's most significant provincial bases. Mchunu, he confirmed, remains in his position as provincial convener and said no formal structures of the Umkhonto we Party in KwaZulu-Natal have been dissolved or collapsed, adding that assertions to that contrary are devoid of the truth and risk creating unnecessary confusion among party members and the broader public. While acknowledging that certain structural adjustments have taken place in Mpumalanga, Ndlela stressed that these developments should not be interpreted as a purge or leadership crisis. Instead, he framed them as part of a deliberate and structured process aimed at strengthening the party's organizational capacity. And said at the party's most recent media briefing, the MK party clearly communicated the introduction of a national, provincial, and regional elections machinery. According to Ndlela, this process forms part of a broader organizational refinement strategy designed to enhance internal coordination, improve political management, and position the party more effectively ahead of upcoming election contests. The MK party, led by former President Jacob Zuma, has been actively consolidating its structures as it prepares for the 2026 local government elections, widely seen as a critical test of its growing political influence. Ndlela also used the opportunity to call on media organizations to uphold ethical standards in their reporting, warning against the publication of unverified or speculative information, and said the Umkhonto we Party calls on members of the media to uphold the highest standards of ethical journalism by ensuring that reporting is grounded in verified facts rather than speculation or unsubstantiated claims. Responsible journalism plays a critical role in safeguarding public trust and democratic discourse. The party's efforts to clarify its internal position come as it intensifies preparations for a series of key political milestones in the coming months. 2 weeks ago, it was reported that Umkhonto we Party will host its National Policy Conference in June, a significant step in shaping its policy direction and consolidating its political program ahead of the 2026 elections and beyond. Party Secretary General Sibonisa Nomvalo said the conference will play a central role in providing a clear policy framework to guide public representatives while also strengthening ideological cohesion within the organization. Nomvalo noted that the party's rapid growth has inevitably brought with it a range of institutional challenges, but insisted that these are both expected and manageable, and said for a political party that is growing at such a pace, the internal institutions' challenges identified are generally to be expected. The roadmap we are representing outlines specific steps and interventions to address these challenges. He added that the party's immediate priority is to consolidate organizational discipline, unity, and functional across all levels from national leadership to branch structures on the ground. As part of this effort, the MK party plans to strengthen its legal and dispute resolution mechanisms, ensuring that the internal grievances are addressed efficiently and in line with organizational processes. Nomvalo also revealed that the party will embark on a nationwide consultative process aimed at engaging members across branches, sub-branches, and regional structures. The initiative is intended to ensure that policy development and organizational reforms are informed by the lived experiences of party members and the communities they serve, and that this process will ensure that the voices of our members are heard and that solutions are informed by the lived realities in our branches and communities. In addition, centralized coordination will be reinforced through the Office of the Secretary General with the introduction of clear reporting lines and stronger accountability systems to improve overall governance within the party, and said the Umkhonto Sizwe Party must operate as a united, disciplined, and mission-driven movement, especially as we prepare for the 2026 local government elections. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the MK Party appears determined to project stability and organizational coherence, pushing back against the narratives of internal discord, while positioning itself as a serious contender in the country's upcoming electoral battles. On the other hand, the Umkhonto Sizwe Party shared a series of images showing Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane being sworn in as a member of the Mpumalanga legislature. The party accompanied the post with a caption that read, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane being sworn in today as a member of Mpumalanga legislature. Meanwhile, the MK Member of Parliament Visvin Reddy pleaded guilty in the Durban Regional Court on Friday to a charge of incitement to commit public violence. He was fined 30,000 rand or given a 10-month prison sentence, with 5 months suspended for 5 years on condition that he is not convicted of the same offense during that period. According to the plea and sentence agreement, the charge stems from the remarks he made during a political rally held in Charles Cross in March 2024. At the event, he said, "Hear me carefully, this country will be turned into a civil war the day Umkhonto Sizwe Party is not allowed to campaign and be on the ballot paper. No one will vote, no one in this country will vote. We will make sure of it." Speaking to the Post, Reddy said he accepts full responsibility and is remorseful of what he said, and said, "I said what I said, it was wrong, and I take full responsibility. There will be no excuses, there will be no shifting of blame, there will be no attempt to reinterpret what was said. In a political environment where denial has become the norm, I have chosen a different path, one of honesty, humility, and accountability. As leaders, our words carry weight. When we fail in that responsibility, we must own it completely." What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.